Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year's.
Oh, that was so sweet. We're going to give y'all a little recap for where we left off because your girl had a technical difficulties, been without a computer for a week, but that's okay because I'm on that backup. We're going to see how this works. Take two. But before we get started, what we going to do, D?
Smack that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
You trying to give them a little shout out? Your school, you showing a little like.
Yeah, just in case they kids go to SCC.
All right.
All right now. So, quick recap. Power left us with Zeke. Zeke, you are the baby. Dante, you're the baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
I knew.
You know what? You didn't know. I'm not gonna be mad about that. I did not know. I was so adamant that Cain was the son that I heard it all went past me. I heard none of that. I wasn't trying to hear it. I was just trying to be right. Think that's a Capricorn trait, but I digress. Anyway, I thought about what you said, and I wish that if we're gonna have Tejada and Tejada 2.0, we should maybe have some children that look like they could have been a blend of Mary J.
Yeah.
All kind of distracting, to be honest.
It's irritating. Because first of all,
I mean, it would be different if they made sense and then there was that one child and like
the one that was off a
Right.
little bit. Yeah.
Or, you know.
No. They just we're not gonna just be switching characters because Mary J like that look.
Mary J like a Latino.
She like Latino, so y'all didn't change the characters to Latino, but y'all didn't change the kids to
We didn't
Latino.
change the kids.
Like, come on now.
All they kids need to look like Lauren over there at the college. I'm just saying that's
That's who should have been the old girl.
They would have been, you know, they could have
Come on
put it up a little bit. And then we got Zeke. Congratulations. You know, giving birth to a dummy, because that is one doofus ass nigga.
That dude did not make Zeke big doofus looking so.
Like I said before, I want to see him do an interview. I want to see, like.
So they said Zeke wrote a song because he was mad because everybody be calling him dumb. And I forgot what the name of it. It was some dumb stuff.
Where can you find it? On TikTok?
He's singing. He's a singer. Look it up. Just look it up. I forgot the name of it. But he wrote the song because he was tired of y'all calling him dumb.
You know what?
Somebody
Professor
play him or
Carey.
something.
Professor Carey knows that Tariq killed Jabari. Ta-da! Congratulations, you figured it out. I'm over Carrie. I want her to expire. Somebody needs to take her ass out. Cain, do your thing. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Tejada comes home. Tejada comes home without Monet knowing anything about it. I'm not sure how that happens, but she left from over there with her old man, new man, Dante. Her and Dante is planning a future together. They got trust funds for not only his kids, but her kids too. And I don't know how she's gonna do all of this because now daddy's home. Ta-da! Daddy's home.
I mean, at least they getting us a little interesting twist. I mean, because, you know, they bored the shit out of me. But now I'm like, okay, let's see what's going to happen now that daddy's home.
Well, he gonna look at homeboy Mecca and be like, this is my brother. Just kidding. Tariq goes to jail. Wasn't expecting that. I don't anticipate him staying there. What we did learn from him going to jail is that Ghost is the hugest dick, even dead. He's an asshole.
Ghost said, I knew
That
it.
hurt my feelings a little bit. I'm just saying.
That was just mean.
Yeah.
But Ghost was an asshole.
Yeah, but that's your kid. I'm sorry, but Ghost, you fucked it up. You slept with Angela, broke up the family. You know what I'm saying? Left your kid.
You made him the way that he is.
You made him the way
like that before you.
And, you know.
Sweet little kid. He been watching you and Tasha wreck habit forever.
I mean, Tasha killed her best friend, so we know.
That was so cool. I'm still mad at Tasha. Every time I see her, I be wanting to slap the mess out of her.
She killed Keisha. I
That
don't.
new
Yeah,
show.
I
Y'all
wasn't.
can have that new show. I don't even want to watch that with Tasha.
She got her own show.
The one with her and Brandy and them.
I just watched it. I watched it just a little while ago.
I don't even like Brandy. So I sure ain't watched it with
I
Brandy.
like Brandy, and then they.
I
just
didn't like
added
Eve when
Mom.
Eve had a show. I didn't like it.
I didn't. I did watch her show, but I wasn't into it so much. But I am into Queens. I like it. It's a little, some. Yeah, and they just introduced Remy Ma as a new character.
Mm.
That's about it. Ghost. I'm assuming Ghost will be back on Sunday, so
Hopefully, let's see what's going on to
we'll be
read.
back on schedule. I would say Ghost is on Sunday, and y'all will get it from us on Tuesday. Just so you know, keep you in the loop. Ghost on Tuesday. Then what happened? Love and Marriage Huntsville. We wrapped that up.
Love and Marriage Huntsville. That we wrapped that up. Season 3 reunion was said and done, put in the books. But before it went off, we found out that Mel don't speak to Destiny after she got done typing the show. She was done. That wasn't her girl no more. That one baby mama, like she said. She was done with Destiny after typing. Which posed the question, is Mel a good friend?
No, she is not.
No, she ain't. We all feel sorry for Mel because of this whole Martell thing. But if we roll this back to season 1, we ain't like Mel.
No, I definitely didn't like her.
Mel was not a likable person.
No, and she's still not. She's still not. And so Destiny, she's not your friend. Just quit trying to be her homegirl. But I low key feel like Destiny was looking at Mel as like trying to attach herself to Mel so she could ride that train a little bit. Like I don't think that Destiny was 100% genuinely trying to be Mel's friend because she just was crazy about Mel.
I mean, but if you had to pick one on the show to attach yourself to, Mel would be the one. The show wouldn't be that damn Tisha. And
No, I probably would rock with Kimmy.
you ain't going nowhere with Kimmy.
Listen, I
Attach somebody to make her come up.
30 minutes of listening to Mel's voice. That's all I got. I can't do much of that. She does. And she's another one of these narcissistic people like Portia, like it's a me world. And yeah, she don't really have, if she does something on behalf of her friends, it's to benefit her. I don't feel like she's genuinely coming.
And I'm sad because y'all both at that same stage in y'all life with y'all little kids. Y'all had newborns and stuff around the same time. I mean, Law's a little bit younger, but still that little kid age where Kimmy, her son grown, she on the other part, even though she got Monster, but he a teenager. And
definitely not the same as having a little kid.
It's not. And Tisha's annoying,
Like my friend needs to invite my girls to her kids' birthday parties all the time. And I'm like, they're teenagers. Like they want to see the baby at first. And then after that, they don't really care about that no more. They're not
right.
Right.
So it would have been a good pair, but Mel like that shit. Next was Kimmy went on to say it. Shit, if we wasn't related to these men weren't our husbands, you would not be my friend, homegirl. That's just what it is. I don't think nobody that.
I've been waiting for Kimmy to say that shit for 3 seasons now.
Well, nobody shot.
I feel like Kimmy has said as blunt as she possibly can on so many different occasions without being a dick. Like I feel like this season is the first time she was so sick of Tisha that she just started really like letting her have it more than she used to. Like she been like handling Tisha so carefully.
Tisha and her mama dealing with that mess.
I mean, she a good one because I would have shut Wanda's ass off a long time ago. No, Wanda, Kimmy is not your age, so stop doing that. That's not.
She said we peers.
No, you're not.
Between but a couple of
Your
years
peers with
apart.
Miss Vanessa. I would say Kimmy fall in between.
And
You know, she older than them, but she ain't Wanda old, so stop it.
speaking of Miss Vanessa, Vanessa and Mark had a relationship, whether it was
You know
sexual.
what I just thought about?
What?
Miss Vanessa said, you make me want to ride back. Ride back.
Did she? She was riding for how many hours ago?
6 hours. She was riding back.
Vanessa, you know you was going up there to get some. You'll be a fool if you ride 6 hours and you wasn't getting none. Come
She was
on now.
trying to get that D.
And that's okay, because you see,
I think somewhere in Huntsville, getting some Scott Brothers D is a badge of honor. She did it.
she did it. She was working with him. You know, with Marceau, he probably was coming through when he came in town, was flirting with her, and you know,
Did he make a sex tape of Miss Vanessa? She didn't know because he's a little slut.
he did that. I
He's a
believe
little
it.
slut.
I believe it. They don't want to say it. They don't want to say it because they
He could be in trouble.
are in trouble. But I believe that. I believe he secretly taped Miss Vanessa, and that's where the sex tape came from. And he can't say nothing. Marcel them can't say, because if they say, you're gonna bust your brother out. Because
So
it
the
was
moral to that story is, ladies, when you hook up with your sneaky link, you might want to sweep the room right quick. Make sure that little
It's
pile of
'cause-
dirty clothes right there is really a pile of dirty clothes.
yeah, that little teddy bear or whatever.
Yeah, knock that nigga over.
Yeah. Because he seemed like that scumbag.
Weird like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 hours, Miss B.
And then right, the girl. And even and he was coming 6 hours to see her too. I was like, so there you have it. It was a relationship. It is what it is. Lastly, Martell kids finally get to meet the baby.
About damn time.
Whole year old. A whole year. It's about time.
You know, Tony has a sister 1 month younger than him. Me and her mama decided that we wanted our kids to be cool with each other. And we wasn't gonna let this ignorant ass fool over here dictate how these kids, like neither one of us were with him anyway. And you know what I'm saying? He was, both of our ex, and he sat up there, got both of us pregnant at the same time. And the kids are fine. There wasn't any hiding that shit. It's just unhealthy. And they're not affected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that they ever like sat around and was like, you mean to tell me, like, that part never even, that conversation has not affected their relationship.
I don't buy the whole they didn't know shit either way. Both of them are called BS on Mel and Martell for that. Because that just don't make
Look
sense.
here, that little boy that live in your house,
You know everything.
he done found me on TikTok and all kinds of things. So I know.
Right. So you gonna tell me
That little Miss Sassy girl.
you know it. And then the whole conversation they had that Mel pulled up on her and oh boy, when she said, get away from my daddy, she said that because she already knew who the girl was. She had the whole lowdown. She been watching it.
Why would you respond that way? Why would you respond with that?
Exactly. They had already knew. Y'all could just go with that.
But the funny thing is, like, y'all be trying to act like you're doing such a wonderful job at co-parenting, but then you howling and screaming and acting a fool in front of the kids and everyone. So what are you really doing?
I mean, little mama didn't already been on the Sneaky Creek with Melanie, seen them at the in the hotel on the elevator. She was right there, so she already knew what was up with that. Already knew. So stop.
And look here, I'm not even mad at that. I would have did the same thing, and I ain't sorry. I need to sit here and see what's what. I would say the only thing that Mel did do, and maybe that's because she had her daughter, is walk away from that shit. Because had her daughter not been with her, she would have probably pulled up, and it would have been another situation. So she might have been like, let me chill.
Yeah, but that's my whole thing. She was with you before when she already knew who the girl was. She already know the situation. Ain't none of this new to none of them kids, except for little cute little mama who just smiles because she has no clue What's going on?
Thing that always wants to eat applesauce milk.
Yeah, yeah,
They'll
that
keep
little one.
posting pictures of her, videos of her asking for applesauce. She's so cute.
Her singing Sugar Mama.
Yeah.
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 And then we find out that y'all, we getting a love and marriage DMV.
I'm here for it.
Monique and her husband. Monique said, damn, y'all, bravo. I'm finna go over here to okay, I don't need y'all.
Look here, Carlos, get your Andy on. I ain't even mad at that. Get you another franchise from somewhere else. And that'll keep us from having to wait. Like now we'll have a season of something in between where we won't have to wait until next year. And I'm with it. I did watch a girl video interview with Tasha K.
You did?
Yeah.
It wasn't even, she didn't say nothing. There was nothing relevant.
You know what's funny to me is when you go to her Instagram and it's a bunch of like tight cat suits, booty shots and everything, all of these like Instagram.
Then she had her interview clothes
she had on her secretary clothes.
Yes, she did. She was trying to play us like she was so.
I was like, girl, what is you, the NSC side chick?
I am not sexual like that, Tasha. I went so many months before I slept with Martell. She was just trying to, I mean, I don't know how whatever way you slice it, a side piece is a side piece, what you call a side piece, a mistress or whatever you want.
I'm so over these daggone definitions. Listen, you were sleeping both of y'all, mistresses and side chick pieces, be sleeping with people's man. That's what y'all do. She was married. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
You call it what you want to call it.
Yeah. You I don't know. That was the stupidest interview. I'm like, she gave us nothing.
And then she keeps saying they keep like using me as a storyline. No, they kind of don't. They talking about what Martell
They talking
did.
about the relationship.
They talk about what he did and how he blew up his marriage. And at the end of the day, we wouldn't know I didn't know who she was until like a month ago. I heard about her, but I finally like looked her up after these fools was on here posting pictures from the Atlanta boys trip. That's the first time I even seen her. But this is the thing, like you could have kept your mouth shut and we still wouldn't know who you were. Maybe in Huntsville they know because y'all messy and it's a small town and it's hard to keep that shit a secret. But we wouldn't have known. You would have just been the chick that he cheated on his wife with.
She wanna be famous. She wanna be Melanie Holt. That's what she wanna be.
I mean, she should raise the bar.
But she, she went to school. She ain't finished school. I was like, girl, you didn't got with this man and then dropped out of school after getting with him. He wasn't throwing out that much money.
And now he's broke. That's the thing. Like, I don't know that he's broke, like as in how we're, the regular folks that are not on a TV show broke. Right. But he like, now that he's not with Melody, like his stock just ain't as high as it used to be.
And she don't want him like that.
Now she doesn't want him, and I don't think he wants her because now she's not like the sneaky link. She's a whole baby mama. Now he gotta go
baby mama. Funky Dineva was telling her, "Don't get pregnant." I remember back in the day.
Everybody says that. That's not how because people always be like, "My relationship is garbage." This ain't got nothing to do with side chick or marriage. My relationship is garbage. I'm gonna have a baby. That's gonna make it better. It absolutely doesn't. And the fact that he had a wife, like that's a toxic, super toxic situation.
She been trying to get pregnant because clearly she said she miscarried one, had a abortion with another one, and then she had this one. So this ain't her first. It wasn't no oopsie.
Well, I mean, I hope they're happy now. I don't know what the point in that was, but at the end of the day, Ariane, honestly, I don't even got to talk about it no more. That like you trying to get on the show for what? Nobody cares anymore.
The story's over. We didn't did it.
Done. It's a wrap.
It ain't no purpose of getting on here, and she sounds stupid as hell talking about she mad.
I guess the only way on is to be Martell's real girlfriend. And is he gonna do that?
He said he's single. He's single. He ain't doing that.
That would be a better look for him, honestly, just being single and, getting his date on. But, I guess we'll see what happens next season.
Well, we on down to DMV now, so we're going to see what's going on that way.
That's all new. Yeah.
So that was it for Love and Marriage Huntsville. We closed that chapter out. Now we're on to the family reunion, Love and Hip Hop edition. And a lot going on here. This show is, it's just something to watch. It ain't a whole lot going on. Last couple of episodes, was Bobby wrong for bringing the chick to Safari's birthday party? No. Safari gonna do, if it wasn't that chick, it would have been another chick he was up on. He was just bringing the chick to the birthday party. Erica
and Safari are Twitter divorced every other day. I don't know.
You filed for
She
divorce.
thought you were still together with your husband. Stop.
If you file for divorce, he's free to do whatever it is that he wants to do. That means you no longer want to be with him. You file for divorce. So,
And Bobby, how are you finding your way into other folks' mess? Bobby has nothing going on in his own life. Everything is about other people's shit.
I think Bobby was really just going to the party. And I think the fact that the chick came with Bobby just added more fuel for Erica, just because it was.
Because Erica's life outside of taping is clearly scrolling through Instagram, the shade
Right.
and all of that shit. She's always somewhere, you know, her and Safari have a whole fight. Remember when we had family members have a fight on Facebook and we sat there and watched the whole thing and they were like in the same house with each other?
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's Erica and Safari.
I see. Yeah. So Cisco and Amina, them fools have been intimate. Amina, you was wrong. Cisco, you was wrong. Whether you trying to say that you 100% slept with him, kissed him, hugged him, spent the night over there, it was all wrong.
You know what, Amina? I'm concerned. Cisco is giving me real, like, can somebody call the folks and see if Cisco's gonna have teenage girls locked in his basement like that?
That's a creep squad. He acts like a real creep.
He's beyond just a creep, though. Like
He's very creepy.
Huh? And
He's
you
very
spent the
creepy.
night.
But
You
I
spent
felt
the
like
night
all
together?
three of them. I feel like all three of them is really creepy like that. All three.
Yeah, but I think Cisco is on another level. It's
He
really
is.
like the way he displayed himself this past week. I was like, oh,
Yeah, he creepy.
he giving me a little R. Kelly vibe.
But evidently, I don't know, she's doing it to make old boy jealous or whatever, because you go in front of his window, you do yoga, and then you turn around and tell your ex-husband that he was watching you while you was doing yoga. You was clearly staring at him while he was staring down at you. Like, what is that about?
Y'all had a thing going back and forth.
Yeah, that's nasty. Y'all, Zell said that Bobby and what's my boy name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan is too gay for him. Okay, and Jonathan said it. That's like me saying that you too black for me. He took the words right out my mouth. Like, that's the same thing I was getting ready to say. Like, what is you talking about? They too gay. So it's levels to this thing, because
It is levels to it, but the thing about it is, like, Jonathan, he really, like, I guess, has been through things in his life that Dale, I'm sure, has been through, you know, as a gay person, is having people accept him as he is. And so Jonathan, he got to be about 40, is in the point of his life where he's standing strong in who he is as a person. Zell is, first of all, if this was, because I have a lot of gay friends being at the industry that I'm in, and it is levels to the shit. That part I do know. But, sorry, it would be different if Zell came across with more masculine energy. Like, he's super feminine. Like, I don't know, like, how he's differentiating himself from Jonathan, except for the fact that Jonathan don't want to play football. I mean,
he said he don't want to be talking about sucking no D in front of Joel Santana. Joel Santana been locked up on several occasions. I'm sure he didn't seen a lot of D sucking going on. Okay.
But I mean, what is the context of the conversation? Are people like friends, like male, female, what have you? Are y'all sitting around having a very raunchy conversation? Is that what
They
it?
wasn't. They was on the bus having fun and they was twirling
Who
on the
was talking about sucking anybody's D? Who said that?
Zell said that, but they wasn't. They
They
was just
were. That's what I was like. I
and
missed
he
that
was like, y'all too gay for me.
because they swung on the pole.
But I'm looking at him with the whole hookup on. You sitting up there looking like Little Richard getting ready to do a video.
With a fishnet shirt, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Zell, you're pretty gay to be saying somebody's like too gay. I think Jonathan is a better dresser than you.
Jonathan's cute. And maybe that's
I've been
the
waiting for Jonathan to like be really messy in all these years. Like I finally started to like him because I was like he had plenty of opportunity from K Michelle to who was it? Yandy. Like he be best friends with a lot of these girls, but he don't be talking shit. Like he stay like, you know what I'm saying? He stays like right underneath the mess.
So this past week, like I said, not much. Yo-Yo, aka JoJo. She threw a little food fest with all different cultures, Black cultures.
Well, I'm here for a good old food fest.
I guess that's why she here, because I don't, other than that, I don't know why Yo-Yo's here. That wasn't a good addition to the family reunion.
Not this family reunion.
She would have been better with Trick Daddy in them.
Yes. Yeah. Because there was Mama there. There was other people that it made sense. Like it's like her and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think her, honestly, I think her and Mimi are close in age, but Mimi don't come across the same. I think
Mimi on some whole nother level. If anything, maybe her and Shekinah, but then Shekinah look, she wild as far as she pop off, and Yo-Yo ain't that pop off queen either. So she's at the wrong reunion. She's the wrong family. She's sitting over there like Portia auntie, like I don't know these people.
But there's nobody else there for her to even be, you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
At the other family reunion, there were people in her peer group, so at least it would have made sense. But thank you for the cookout, Yo-Yo. Right.
So then Erica, she feeling good because her and Safari then went on and had some sex. So she niced this episode until the very tip second to the end. And then she decided to have a sex party, and it was a whole lot of kissing her and grinding and whipped cream chasing it out of people's mouth and stuff. Child was too much. And Safari said,
I'm gonna tell you what's too much. Too much is Kimbella. I'm very confused by Kimbella and Erica, and whatever it is they're going through in terms of all of this artificial shit. And especially like back in the day when they was like in videos and on the cover of like King magazine and all of that. I think Kimbella was probably on the cover of one of the magazines. Back in the day, they was already considered bad bitches. Like they were ones that when they're making videos, Erica and Kimbella fit that prototype of the video girl that they want to have, all of that. So what is it like? You already showing up in the world as the ideal pretty girl, and now you're doing what? Turning into a water balloon lady? Because Kimbella looked like she can't breathe. It just looks so uncomfortable.
It's too much. It's way too much.
She talking about she came to serve. What can you actually wear? What clothes do they make for that?
I guess they making them. I guess they got to get them clothes specially made because.
And then you got Erica with these lips and them sacks of water bags in her ass.
Erica too, her chest, it looked like it hurt because the breast is don't even look like it's attached to her chest. It looked like it's forever trying to pull away. It looks so uncomfortable.
They look uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, Safari said he ain't never seen her doing all that. And I'm like, and if that was you, Safari, kissing on
Ain't that what she mad at him
front of
for?
her. Yeah, she'll have a whole fit, but I guess it's okay when she do it. That ain't cool.
I don't have a whole lot of energy for Safari and Erica.
I don't want to see another show with them on. I wish they quit putting them on these shows. And then we end the night with Sin going off because Cisco was acting all creepy when he was supposed to have been over there apologizing. And when she played him to the left, she went back to the group and they wanted to know what happened. She didn't want to talk about it. Erica got all up in her face.
Wait, he said, he told her that, first of all, she told him she didn't want to talk to him. She already been drinking. She at this sex party, Erica's dumbass sex party shit. So she's like, I don't even want to be here, but I'm gonna go because I don't want to be, acting funny. This dude wants to pull her to the side while he's drunk and tell her that she's throwing booby up in her face, in his face.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He agreed.
Well, does he realize that they were never a thing? What is he talking
And he ain't seen her in 5 years. He's creepy.
In 5 years, she's had a whole public relationship with Joe Budden and a baby. And Cisco, I don't know who you are, but you ain't Joe Budden. And Joe Budden is like problematic as an individual. But you ain't that.
Mm-mm.
You did some old school, like, pay me with some pussy for some studio time. That's what you was.
That's what he did. So they laughed off on some bad term mess anyway. So
She was like, I don't know what kind of conversation you're trying to have right now, but that ain't the conversation we finna have. Now she really
creepy.
pissed off because she like, what the fuck? First of all, she don't even know what she doing with Boogie besides like, it's a vacation. This fine nigga is over here. I'ma just go play with that while I'm here. I'm single. He's cute. I'm cute. That's what we're gonna do. Cisco. That's a weird nigga. I'm just saying it's something like really wrong with him in real life. Like I feel like if he had R. Kelly money to be keeping people held hostage,
him
that's
and
the kind of dude he is.
what's the one that was with all up in Erica's face? I was like, they just
Dollars is another creep.
they creepy. It's nasty. They're weird.
Like hide your teenage daughter creep.
Yeah. Like, looking the way y'all look, y'all all up in their face and stuff. Like they, like who invited them to the party?
And then he said, what did he say? Okay, so first he was upset because he couldn't see his kids. And Rich and Peter can see their kids. Never mind everybody else there that has kids. Everybody there got kids and see their kids. I don't know why he's, specifically pointing out Rich and Peter. Then he said, you know what? I thought that's what it was, but that's not it. He mad at Safari because Safari didn't come to his party. Like he just walking around trying to pick people to have an issue with. Safari didn't like have sex with his wife. He don't remember. Why is it so important for him to be at a party that was Deb's party?
I don't know. It's weird. All of them is weird. I don't like none of them. I don't know who idea was to invite any of them to the party. Him, Rich, the other one.
I feel like they skipped over a lot of people. They could have left the freak squad off.
Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah. So that's it. Cause ain't much going on with family reunion. Ain't much going on over there anyway. I need a whole new family.
Well, you stuck with this one for the time being. Well, I got a whole new family for you. I'll take that back. I got Portia and her family.
Weirdos.
You wanted a new family, I got you one. We left off before the holiday break with Aunt Darlene and her feet. They have a meditation session and she stood up and she just wants to thank the new life that's been given to her because she doesn't have Flintstone feet. And And she wants a relationship with her daughter. That shit's weird.
It was weird that she had a whole Holy Ghost up trying to hug her. She didn't even touch, she just barely touched her. And got the Holy Ghost.
I see why her mama didn't come. I see why Portia's mom
My
didn't come.
mama knew it was gonna be some else.
When she did that, when she was like all that hollering and screaming, Stormy didn't even come into her space good before she had a whole breakdown. And Liz said, I don't even know these people. Like, this ain't my family. I don't know what y'all talking about. And I feel you, man, Liz, because this is some straight bullshit. She's sitting back peeping how Dom is starting shit. Lauren, she don't know her. She know the sister Lauren. Like, she's like, what the?
And that ain't, and that's how she feel, because she said that not one but twice talking about that ain't our family.
Well, she came there to do
side.
stuff. She thought she was signing up for something else. She didn't know that she was signing up for these ridiculous games that Dennis and Portia are playing with people. Dennis told Stormy to shut the fuck up. That was a big problem for everyone. Stormy needs to shut the fuck up. I'm curious as to why Dennis has so much venom for Stormy.
It's clearly something there. I mean, I said that on the first one. They act like they didn't been together or something between the two of them.
It's something going on. I don't know what's going on, but it's something going on. Lauren, the whole point of this vacation was for them to come and do meditation and bring
medication.
Family stronger. Portia doesn't do meditation. She don't see why she needs to meditate. I think she forgot why she even came there.
Then why did you come? Why are we here? Every time this girl playing something, Portia ain't there.
Because Portia has no respect for Lauren, and you know, we got that.
She clearly don't.
And why is she so mad at Mama Gina? Like, I find her to be annoying because she stands up for her son, like, beyond, but I don't even really see her starting shit though. I see them doing shit.
She ain't did that in this whole trip.
Need to, you know, step in on her son's behalf.
Yeah, but when she stepped in, it was a time to step in. I mean, first of all, Portia grandmama was a whole out of line for saying that. Like, she started that shit. Portia grandmama started. You could say, you ain't like the way you talk to your grandmama. Your grandmama said some out of line shit. So
it might have been a little out of line, but it was definitely not a wrong shit. Dennis is a playboy. But this is
you don't say that. You know how to hold your tongue.
And got pregnant. You didn't know this nigga. He's a playboy. He's a playboy with a bunch of restaurants that goes around with these restaurants, messing with these young girls that work there. That's what he does.
Well, Gina could have easily said, and Portia a hoe out in these streets. She up here fucking strippers and shit, and somebody gonna eat me tonight. So then y'all would have had an attitude, because I mean, the truth is the truth. Yeah, my son
didn't do that, and she
did her hoe. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, you know, Lauren and Portia were talking, and Lauren was telling her, like, she doesn't take accountability for herself, but she doesn't. She sat up there and said, I don't need meditation. I'm already fixed. Her God already fixed her. You know, Portia's mentality is everybody needs to get fixed to make, you know, because there's nothing
you
wrong.
Supposed to have been so-called blending this family, which we don't. Oh boy, I guess he ain't got no family.
Who, Simon,
I guess he ain't got no family. You supposed to be blending these family. Ain't no blending going on this whole trip. I don't understand what we doing here.
The whole trip trying to keep Dennis from bringing his work to the daggone.
It was like, I'm finna go out of town, but I want to have Dennis here because I want to keep up with what Dennis is doing.
She just wants to antagonize Dennis, and he wants to antagonize her. And y'all can stop acting like y'all giving a damn about Pilar, because that's not what this is about.
Where's Pilar? Because she's on the trip.
She's there. You know, Portia doesn't meditate. She doesn't see any reason to meditate. Then she told this story about how she never saw her mother cross the threshold at Lauren and them's house. I'm not sure why that was so important to her.
I call bullshit.
What is that?
Because Either one way or another, you lying. Whether your mama never, when it was never cool with Lauren,
She said her and Lauren's mother were like best friends.
that's what she said. So I call bullshit. So which one? You lied at what point? Either they were cool or they wasn't. Because when they was talking stuff about Lauren mama, when they were trying to say Lauren mama was the
She said
side,
that never happened. That wasn't.
and
the
she
case.
talked about how cool they was and all of that. Now you saying your mama could then walk past the door. So come on now.
I also feel like those are not necessarily things that kids think about. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tony was little and I used to take him to his grandmother's house, he didn't give a shit whether I got out the car or not. He just wanted to go over there and hang out at his grandmother's house. He wasn't caring. Like I did. Like there was no issue with me coming in the house, but I don't think that mattered to him one way or the other. He just wanted to go over there and hang out. And when he came home, he came home.
No, she just talking shit.
Well, Lauren set up this day where people split up to do, and that was probably the best thing for her to do. She had Aunt Liz and Dennis's mom do a spa day, which was perfectly fine for those ladies because that's probably what they wanted to do. Seems like Dennis's mom and Aunt Liz getting along, having a really good time, bonding. To me, that's how you blend the family.
She said, come over here to the real Williams family. That's what she told her.
And that's what she did. Well, there wasn't any Holy Ghost having and falling out. There's something wrong with that other sister. Dennis said him and Portia only been broke up for 3 months. All of this happened within a 3 months time? Yeah. December, January.
Mm-hmm.
So of course the feelings are still very volatile. And you got Dennis's daughter around some random nigga that he don't know. I think his presence, you know what I'm saying, is necessary. Like somebody need to be around to make sure Simon know, I see you. You know, I don't know what you and Portia got going on, but you can't just be bringing some random dude around your little girl talking about you.
Well, she clearly planned on moving in the house with him, so she don't care.
But they said they saw Dennis's work.
Quiet Kel Pilar probably gonna be over there with her grandmama because Portia don't be having that little.
Portia be out doing her thing. That's probably what Dennis said at some point to get her all revved up. She was tweeting out shit last week about I'm a good mother, single mom, blah blah blah.
That's because they getting ready to go to court and she's trying to get custody.
Okay, well,
she's trying to get full custody.
Dennis's work clearly has a fat ass because there was conversation about her thing without their thing. And I was like, so he brought a girl with a big ass, which is Portia's thing. You know, she liked to be slinging her booty all over the place. So now she's back. He brought some girl. They're on the same floor. And she talking about like she didn't know that he was on her floor. I know if my ex was on a resort with me and he brought his girl there, I'm going to see. Whether I want to,
she's seen it. That's why
get your business to see who it is.
That's why she mad. She saw it.
Well, they said the thing was thinging, so she saw that fat ass, and that really got under her skin.
Because her ass probably was fatter than hers. Because, like you said, she always slinging that thing around.
Thing, you know, walking around with that bunny hop thing that she does in a hole. I don't know what you would just call it. Portia Herbst. So Dennis, Londi, and Lauren, assistant Lauren, and Don went for tequila. Portia, her sister Lauren, Simon, and Storm went ATV riding.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have any fun. They were ATV riding. Portia was butt naked riding the thing and broke her nail, and you know, that's what happened over there. Dennis and them are over at the tequila bar doing shots. Dennis is in his feelings because Dom apparently was the one that told one of them, but the reason why Portia found out that the girl that he was cheating with was working at the restaurant.
As well as Dom should have told.
That's what he should.
Why would Dom not tell?
Why would I be Dennis? Stop. Like Dom did what he was supposed to do.
Dennis?
Yeah, no. And Dennis he wasn't out there trying to be slick and bringing up, bringing the old girlfriends back. That's what I said. This is a playboy. He over there being a whole mess. Why did Dennis throw Storm a party for her 21st birthday?
There was something going on.
Huh. Why did Portia tell Dennis to fire Lonnie? Now we finding out that Lonnie used to work for Dennis. So they all Dennis.
So I mean, is Dennis spot the only spot in Atlanta? Everybody working for
Well,
Dennis.
Lonnie was his assistant.
Lonnie sounded like he was assistant before he had got with Portia, and then when Portia
Yeah, Lonnie, why did Portia treat you so bad?
she ain't kissing her ass, like she said.
Mm-hmm.
And if she was Dennis' assistant first, and then Portia ended up getting with Dennis, and this is the cousin that ain't kissing your ass, fire her, because she's petty like that.
Okay, Miss Stormy though. Storm, what's her name? Storm. Listen, he was over there sexually harassing you.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't call the man a Chester on the internet. Like, don't say that, because that's something different. And he might be acting creepy, but don't say he's a Chester if you grown. If somebody is sexually harassing me at work, then why do I keep going back to work there? Like, Dennis, she's saying she's a lesbian, but okay, something ain't. Maybe she is a lesbian, but maybe she's a big old lesbian sex chaser. And the fact that he had all these 11 restaurants and stuff was more appealing to her than than whatever it is she had going on. But there's something more to that story. I just feel
here's the thing. She was over there with Dennis first. And then Portia got with him.
But you didn't tell Portia?
She told Portia. Portia didn't care.
No, she said her legs open up and he had no children. Her legs.
Exactly. Do you think that seeing Stormy in her mouth, do you think that Stormy really didn't tell Portia, don't mess with him, blah, 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 blah? She did. Portia didn't care because that's Portia's personality. She just stole this whole this girl, her what was she?
Her coworker?
Classmate. What is she? What the hell is she?
Her coworker?
Her co-worker, basically. You done stole your co-worker's man after hanging out at the pool with the girl with the man.
Yeah.
Hell, that's Portia's personality. She didn't care. She was like, girl, you too young. You a baby. You don't know what to do with all this.
When I got to that dinner and I was like, damn, Kenya, I'm feeling you, like how you feel about Portia. Because I'm seeing shit that I did not see before. And
yeah, but King could kick Ross too, because you was going after Apollo, who was your co-worker's husband too. So y'all don't like each other.
They're the same.
Y'all the same people. That's why.
That's why. The dinner I was like, this shit went left and I'm not enjoying this at all. Like, I don't know, like her calling his mama, get your whore and your mama out of here. Like, I was like, the way you're talking to his mother was so unnecessary.
Oh no.
Then they start swinging on each other.
You know who she was swinging at? She swung at Dennis' mama. Did you see that?
I seen the melee. I seen her like reach down, and then I seen him
down. And if you look behind him,
right, and I seen him put his hand in to try to keep her from doing that. And then she punched him. Seen her do that before. That was a whole lot of energy going on between the two of them. Simon, listen, I don't see you ain't trying to put hands on Dennis for.
No, because he don't really like Portia like that.
He sat there and said security. Why we do that? What is we calling security for? Miss Black activist. How is that supposed to play out? Miss Black activist, you calling on your baby daddy in Mexico, okay, where he can get arrested in Mexico. You screaming at his mama, calling people whores. Get out of here, you, your mama, and your whore.
That's what
That was
she
the
really
whole.
mad at. She was really mad because he had that girl there.
She
But
was.
look, when you go back and her and Lauren was having that conversation, all her energy was about his mama.
That's what I said. What's she so mad at her for? You're not. It's
She's
not
so
the-
mad at her. And the first thing she did is when she swung at Dennis' mama. She punched down.
Well,
Look
you
at
know what? All of that, I was
Yeah.
like, all of this is too much, Portia. Now this is just, and then Storm, what was you doing in the middle of all of that? Why was you?
So Storm tried to say that he beat her up. If you got beat up, you got beat up at Portia because you was behind Portia and Portia was swinging.
Well, then it was security and everything. So
Call a couple of them.
because you stuck yourself in the middle of all of that.
Then they
I
tried.
think he wasn't doing enough.
We tried to get him arrested in Mexico. That's what she said.
That's what they did. That's what they did. How is this gonna make for good co-parenting? If y'all came from this, like, I mean, I guess we'll see next week. That's how that shit ended, with Portia swinging on people's mama, calling people whores, and pretty much setting up a baby daddy to get arrested. And Dennis, I
People
feel like
around
we'll go
her.
here because I think Dennis is funny and all of that stuff. But you bringing that chick on this trip, you knew exactly how that shit was gonna play out. Both of y'all is
He
full of
knew.
shit. Both
He
of y'all. So
He should have just not come.
he should have not come, because whoever, first of all, if you calling the chick your work, she's not that important to you. It's not somebody that you just got to be with. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanted to do a trip, then stay at a different resort. Why are we walking 2 doors down somebody's hotel room? Y'all are full of it. And all that hitting each other, y'all are really fucking it up for the family. Like, take Simon out of it. Y'all,
He was there.
And I'm so
That's what
grateful that
Portia's
my
supposed to
kids-
be with. This ain't about Portia and Simon. This is about Portia and Dennis. We forget that Simon is even on the damn show.
Is he there?
They like 4 words every episode.
I tell you what, I am super grateful for Tony's grandmother. I would never I'm so glad that he got a relationship with his family. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do. At this point, you don't see any reason to integrate Mama Gina into your family. What are you talking about? She's already. How nice is it to be able to leave your baby with her grandmother while you gotta do what you gotta do and know that your kid is gonna be okay? Y'all are making stuff real fuck up. And so congratulations, Portia, on your new show. And I guess we'll see how things play out next week. So that's it on that. That's all I got on that.
So that's our review. We went through what? Power.
Smack that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
All right now.
What's up? We see you
We'll
on
see
next
y'all
one.
Friday. Growing Up Hip Hop is back. So
All right.
on to the next one. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.